Fitness family, Brent Kasmer here at BKPT, Brent Kasmer Personal Training. And we have chest exercises for mass. So these are exercises you need to do to get those pecs pumped, baby, all right? So I don't know if you've seen the last several videos I've done. I've done the whole workout. I've done them individually because this is a part of the challenge, the 14-day challenge. So if you haven't started the 14-day challenge, maybe you should. So you're in the right area. So what this is target-specific training. Oh my God, did he say it? I did. It's target-specific training. So yes, we are targeting a body part and specifically training it to get growth. All right? That's why you're here, hopefully. All right, so we're going to go ahead and teach you, not we, I'm going to teach you how to target specific trade. So when you're doing this, when you're taking part in this challenge, I didn't even say it, subscribe. Mash that notification bell, that way you're notified as all the new content comes out. And also, show me some love, give me some likes, that way I know that you're interested, this stuff's hitting home with you. And also, make sure to comment below that you're in. You're doing the challenge. And if you're confused, reach out to me. I want to make sure you're not confused, all right? So this is chest exercises for mass. You need to do chest workout day, all right? And this is going to be day 2. So we're building the lower part of your chest up. A couple major exercises for the growth is weighted chest dips. By far the best. All right, so you make sure you're doing weighted chest dips to help stimulate that lower part of the chest. And it's because of how it hits. Because of the fact that your lower chest ties in here, wraps up underneath, and goes up into your bicep, your shoulder. All right? So you want to make sure you're hitting at those angles. To stimulate it, we implement lower chest flies, lower chest squeezes, so that way you can isolate it, so that you can get to that part of your chest, so that way we can hit it harder. We're going to superset those 2 exercises. We're going to do sets of 5 on the chest dips and sets of 6 to 12 on whatever other one you choose, whether it's the squeezes, whether it's the chest flies, whether it's the decline bench, chest flies with the dumbbells. Sometimes it's whatever you have. You know, I'm here at the home gym. I'm going to show you a couple ways that I made a modified weighted chest dip. At my facility, at my gym, I have the chain belt, so that way, you can strap some plates on there or kettlebells, so that way you can just add weight incrementally as you get stronger. When you're doing your sets of 5, you want to make sure you're maxed out at those 5. You're not, lollygagging, and it's just like 5 chest flies, 5 chest flies. You want to make sure you're sweating, you're dying, you're challenging yourself, you're stimulating growth, all right? If you have injuries, ailments that hold you back from going heavy, don't go heavy, all right? You're going to make sure you're doing this stuff. So we need to do a few extra repetitions. Yes, it's fine. This is just a way that I'm trying to show you right now to stimulate that lower part of the chest, all right? All right, all right, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you guys right now how to do a lower chest fly. So we're going to take these cables. You want them up high. You're going to stand tall, and you want to squeeze them together. So this is not a max out exercise. Doesn't need to be super light. No, you want to stimulate growth. We're trying to get your central nervous system firing to understand that this is a lagging body part and what we want to hit. So that's why you want to implement this in between every time you do your chest dip or your decline barbell bench or your decline dumbbell bench. So whatever you're going to be using as your compound joint movement for your heavy movement. All right? All right, all right, all right. I hate when I say that, but I just keep saying it. So staying tall, you're not leaning forward because then you're going to turn it into a pec major, which we already did in the day 3. So you're going to stretch that back up, set it down. We're going to bounce right into the weighted dip. I want to show you all the isolated movements first, though, just so that way you're not confused and you know exactly how to do it. So a lot of times what you're wanting to do also is to do this with a single arm. So you have to find how it hits that area the best. So use your hand, use a mirror, use what you need to do so that way you know, okay, boom, it's hitting my lower chest. That way you can isolate it and get it firing to go into your heavy motion. So if you use the band, you would go ahead and hook a band up high also. You could throw it on a pull-up bar. You could throw it up, around a post. Whatever you have up high. Oh man, Brent, I don't have anything up high. Guess what? Hook it onto something down low and just lay down. So you got to think a little bit. I'm just trying to teach you the technique on how to stimulate that growth. All right? Like I said, you ever have questions, hit me up. Go to my website, BrentKasmer.com. Reach out. That way I can help you personally so that way you can get those results you've been struggling to get, or at least maximizing them or making them better. All right? We're always trying to increase that. So we got our decline chest fly with the cables. We got our decline chest flies with the band, so hooking it up high or hooking it down low, but you're getting that angle, all right? So also same thing, if you're going to be doing it on a decline bench, so this is a decline bench, your feet are up high, you're going to lay down, and we're going to make sure, open that chest up, and make sure when you finish this, if you haven't watched the other videos, we're squeezing it together. So you're not just bouncing it and going right back out into your motion. It's nice and slow on the negative, squeezing on that contraction. All right? Boom. So that would be your dumbbell decline fly. So hopefully that sums up all the isolation movements. Now going into, obviously, the biggest, the compound joint movements, which is where you're going to stimulate that growth. You're going to need, you can use a couple different things. So you can use a weight belt. So if you have a weight belt for squatting or, just for, wearing, whatever. You can use even a regular belt, for God's sakes. So go ahead, use a regular belt, popping it on. And what I did, strangely enough, didn't even bring it over here though. So I have to steal this one right here. Is you're going to take a carabiner. I'm going to spin this belt around because it has an actual loop on here. And I'm going to pop it on here just like this. Now, so you can get this creative too. If you have some creative exercise that you've made at home over this past year, go ahead and shoot that in the comments below because I'd love to hear it. So I have your arm strap for doing knee ups. I'm going to hook right here onto the belt. So when you're trying to do weighted dips, you want to make sure you're maxing yourself out. I'm just showing you this so that way you know how to do it. I'm going to slap this right in the middle here. I know it's a lot of work, but I would have this set up. I just wanted to show you though. So that way you can do it too if you need to. And we're going to get into our dip position. We'll make sure your feet are back behind you and you're driving down, hitting that lower chest. Okay? So 5 repetitions, right back into your decline fly, decline, an isolated movement just to stimulate that blood flow. We're going to do 5 sets and then go right into your workout. So this is not in place of your workout. This is a challenge. It's a 14-day challenge to do every day on top of your workout, but you want to do it before. Because if the chest is your lagging body part, if the upper chest is specifically your lagging body part, you want to make sure you're doing these specific things to get that growth, all right? So I want to make sure you understand that. So weighted dip would be your best, I feel, motion to get that lower chest built up with your cable chest flies down. You can intermix the whole decline barbell chest press. But another really good thing too to do is also, instead of the chest fly, finishing off with those squeezes just like I showed in the other videos too. All right? So for this challenge, it's 5 sets. You're going to be hitting, if upper is your weakest spot, you're going to go upper, middle, upper, lower, upper, middle, upper, lower for 14 days. If the lower part of your chest is the weakest, you're going to be going lower, middle, lower, upper, lower, middle, lower, upper. Get the point. Whatever that most lagging point is, you're going to hit more frequently over the next 14 days. but I do want you to intermix the other two areas of your chest so that way you just get that best, most full look. So you get that nice pump going on, and that way you can get that. I mean, you're gonna see a significant difference in the next 14 days with your chest if you're taking part in this challenge, all right? So comment below, I'm in, I'm taking part in this challenge, and make sure you hit me up so that way I know you're taking part in it, and I can't wait to see your results. So show me some love, show me some pictures, give me some likes, tag your friends so that way you have somebody taking part in this with you, so you can blow it out, so you can get, you know, the biggest pecs over the next 14 days. Tell me your growth, but guess what? You can't just hit it without feeding it. You gotta make sure you're feeding those muscles also. So make sure you're taking in a little bit more protein over the course of the next 14 days, broken up into more meals throughout the day, and let me know how it works for you, all right? My name is Brent. This is BKPT. Subscribe. Mash that notification bell so you're notified as all the newest content is coming out. Give me some love, show me some likes, and I will see you guys in the next episode.